In the verse, we are back once more. Things from the Flood. The Stillwater Chronicles. A tad behind schedule. That's my fault entirely because insomnia has been kicking my butt and I needed to shower before the stream, and showers take a while. But we are here. We are queer. Get used to it. Um, all right, Rez is back. Look at that. But I'll try and get through the intro while they're chitter-chattering. Oh, you all can't hear it because I closed the desktop audio. Perfect. Um, yeah, outside of that, look at us being consistent. We've been playing for a few weeks in a row now without any real interruption. Proud of us, proud of me, proud of you. You're all looking fabulous, fit, and hopefully hydrated. If you're not hydrated, you should be hydrated. Go drink water. You know what? Even if you drank water like 5 minutes ago, drink some more. I'm just kind of stalling until I find something that I'm looking for. I am lost. That could work. That could work. Audio in. Audio in. And drop it down because it's probably too loud over everybody else. Whammy wham wham wazzle.
There she is, finally.
There, your face is beautiful.
Wow.
Got him.
You're getting a tardy slip.
Oh, send me to the principal? I'm gonna roll for flirt. Keeps muting herself. Shay needs a few minutes because she's finishing up something, and then we can get started. So I just thought I would have the stream running and fill the silence with some spoopy music because we're, dare I say, caught on the other side. Oh no! If you know, you know. I guess so. Pad out the talking time. Caught on the Other Side was Shay's one shot for the Stillwater Chronicles that she did way long ago.
In the before times.
In the before, well, actually, it was peak play.
Yeah, the before times.
2020-ish, I think.
Actually, I think it was about 2020. Now, the before four times is pre-19, you know, before four times.
What children we were then, feeling safe and secure with ourselves.
Sweet summer children.
Then came the dark times. And toilet paper shortages. My God.
Oh. Do you guys want to know something I learned the other day? So, pesto has pistachios in it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm allergic to pistachios.
Oh, no.
You've been eating pesto.
That was the second time ever. It is a mild allergy.
Okay.
And the only other time I had pesto, didn't you actually use pistachios? So I just didn't know.
Yeah, I think that's part of the reason it gets the green color, but not like the entire reason. But yeah, the more you know, right? The best way to learn is what doesn't kill you but makes you stronger and is still weirdly delicious.
Yeah, maybe I'm kind of itchy. My tummy upsetty.
I just realized I hit deafen instead of mute, and I was like, why is everyone being so quiet all of a sudden? So I missed that whole section.
I I was not able to log in to get what we needed, so I'm just kind of...
If you wanna let me know what it is after the stream, I can take care of it on my end.
Okay. In the meantime, we got everybody here? It sounded like we had everybody here.
We're here and ready to start, so
Also, I know you probably know this, but you do sound very quiet on the stream compared to everybody else.
motherfuck. I don't know how to fix that, honestly. It would probably amount to getting a new microphone, but I still don't have money to do that. I don't know how to fix that, babe. I'm so sorry. It is just this microphone being a problem. I'm gonna talk into it directly and chastise
It was a problem with your old mic too. It's something with your stream settings, so we have to go
I'm
through
gonna
that. I keep
fucking
forgetting
fight
about.
you.
Alright,
Because I fixed that problem with the new mic. I know because I made sure that I could be heard while doing GTA streams. Versus, you know, where the old ones were really fucking hard to hear.
are you sure though?
I am, because I went back and watched where I could be heard.
Yeah, I don't think you're sure though. You don't sound sure now.
I'm going to remember this and gaslight you a lot later.
You gaslight me all the time. Isn't it fair?
Yeah, I'm gonna remember this and gaslight you more later. Let's see. Everybody who donates channel points will get one free gaslight on Poke.
Fuck off. I swear, if I see any of you motherfuckers.
Hold on, that's the channel point.
You better fucking not. You already gaslight me enough.
How much, Douglas, how much do you think it gaslight? Personally,
25,000.
5,000.
5,000? Okay, 5,000.
No, not
100.
100. Nah, 100.
Fuck off.
Easy.
It's the same as credit NPC.
Yeah, nobody redeems that one anymore. It's a real shame.
Because it says it's only for, what's it called? One game.
No, that's a different one.
Is that a different one? Cult of the Lamb. There we go.
Yeah, the Cult of the Lamb one only applies to that, but there should still be the D&D one.
Nope, there's just
No.
the one.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
the
show up in
one.
one of Rindis's run games. No pre-existing characters. Just description and a personality will do.
No, that's not for Cult of the Lamb.
Wait, what are run games then?
What we're running right now. This isn't gaslighting. It's literally tabletop.
I don't believe you anymore.
So, Contribute to Cult Totem is the Cult of the Lamb one.
Yes.
The one with the little. That's a parrot? I'm gonna call it a parrot. The little parrot emote is the Create NPC.
How do I edit the drops?
Yeah.
I see power ups.
I thought run games
but
were
there's nothing to.
View
Something
rewards.
Oh, never mind. I'm dumb. As soon as I asked, I found the button that was hidden from me a moment ago. But thank you, Douglas. Yeah, that is a
Welcome.
parrot. That is a parrot. Okay, so contribute to totem. I'm gonna get rid of that one because we don't need that anymore. Or just reject those creations.
While you're going through that, I'm going to go over the principles of the flood because we are playing things from the flood. And in this game, the principles are as follows. 1. Everything changes, everything falls apart. 2. Everyday life is full of demands, boredom, and conflict. 3. The mysteries are exciting but dangerous, and only you can stop them. 4. You are neither kids nor adults. 5. The game is played scene by scene. And 6. The world is described collaboratively. So hello everyone, I'm Shay or Shay the Fae here on Twitch and Party Wipe Games. I am going to be running this game of Things from the Flood, which is the second installment of the of the Free League Publishing books. I love their materials, and Things from the Flood is still by far my favorite. In this game, players are teenagers who are investigating a mystery, and this is kind of tied to our ongoing story about Stillwater and how it doesn't let people leave.
Calls you back in.
Yeah. On that note, I'm going to do a quick rundown. You all had, I'm going to have, actually, you know what? Players, introduce yourselves first and tell me who you're playing and what you did last time.
Well, hi, I'm Brindis. I will be playing Luna Marbles. She is the group's seeker, resident spooktacular person, deal maker, tarot reader, and other stuff. What happened last session, that's at least important for Luna, is everything's her fault. That comes later. Just hashtag it was all Luna's fault. She made a deal with something and let it out. And good times will be had for all. No consequences down the road for that. Don't need popcorn.
Hello, I'm 563 everywhere. I am going to be playing the lovely Isabella today, our moto head who likes to tinker with tech toys and things of that sort, especially Denty. I had managed to help us break in slightly into the facility that caused bad things to happen. And totally still not in love with Luna. Totally not going to try to make her avoid blame. Popcorn over to Dougler.
Hi, everybody. I am playing Sophia Pierce. Here's the jock, and we stole the thingy last time. And Sophia's kind of Disney princessing her way through the eldritch beings. That might just be a Dougler trait, but we will see. I will popcorn over to Rez, who is fine, who will say.
Hi, it's me, Rez. I'm playing Rowan Pierce, the lone wolf of the party, and I just kind of showed back up, and everything is crazy, and now I'm in an alternate reality, so that's cool. Popcorn, I don't think anyone hasn't gone, so I'm just gonna eat the popcorn.
Okay. Well, yep, that's more or less what had occurred. You all had been strong-armed into retrieving something from the Loot Foundation, particularly in a more secure section. And with some particular contacts, they were able to hold the door open for you all to slip inside and get what you needed before making an escape with the assistance of a alien entity, at least alien to your universe. And in that regard, you have managed to slip to another dimension where it has its own ecosystem, and some of that ecosystem is dangerous and some of it is helping you, question mark. But
I said it.
yeah, you did feed it. But you all have the intent of bringing this retrieved data to the machines that are holding some people captive, machines that in exchange for those people that are holding. So I feel like for this, the scene is going to first open with inside the Loop Foundation, the Loop Foundation's underground facility first, closer to where the particle accelerator had used to be. There is the alarm kind of going off as people are rushing into this larger room with this kind of swirling flat shadow that is on this two-dimensional plane. Not really showing a more three-dimensional form that you would expect. And there's points on the shadow where it's stretching out along the confines of its cage that seems to be held aloft, probably by some electromagnetic forces, as people in fully sealed hazmat gear are moving around, quickly recording information, and as well as one group coming in with masks, holding various forms of strangely designed, probably firearms, just as a precaution. The camera kind of pans upward as the alarm subsides and this swirling shadow relaxes. And as it pans upward to this viewing deck, it cuts to the end, or the camera goes through this mirrored window before we see a few figures standing there, and someone in the back says, "It appears that this thing has did not manage to break its bonds again." Then someone else comes running in the room and calls out, "Ma'am, there is access to some of our restricted files, but there's nothing showing up on the cameras." And someone else, the previous one who spoke, says, "How are they not showing up? Those are always running. It's sabotage. Someone managed to make the cameras play on a loop. We could try to retrieve the data, but the woman kind of holds up her hand and says, "No. Watch this. Watch our friend again. I have a feeling they aren't done yet." And without seeing her face, she lifts a cigarette to her face and draws from it before putting it out. When it does, find out where its little tentacles are reaching. And when we do, I'm going to snip its little appendages. And then the scene cuts again, and we see the Lickaboo, the Big Mama one, climbing upwards as it shifts and moves into a side burrow, carrying you all with it, while a group of the smaller ones follow inward first. And they reach this burrow kind of on a bit of a slope. And as they do, the smaller ones curl up into like little balls and roll down this slope before unfurling and crawling away. And as they move, there's bits of lichen that kind of light up and glow wherever they step. As the mother climbs inward and deeper into the burrow, she settles down, allowing you all to climb off. And you can see further up there is another entrance or exit of this burrow, and it's fairly large, large enough to allow this bus-sized arthropoid move in and out. And you all are able to leave at any time through that entrance, but for the moment, you are able to find some level of respite as these, at least in this safe area, you notice the smaller little baby, not quite baby ones. They look like they're
Toddlers?
Possibly. They're at least children. They begin playing. They're when they curl up, they are, I would say they're maybe about a little bit smaller than you, but you know they've been smaller before because there are a couple molted shells that are maybe basketball sized. And all these shells have been kind of packed into a corner, and it looks like some of them have been chewed on a bit and that they're half eating. A couple of them move over there and start chewing on them again, while other ones begin skittering about and playing with each other. What would you all like to do?
Sophia's gonna carefully calm down Big Mama.
Luna wants to play with the babies.
Okay.
The Belle's also gonna go play with the babies.
Roman's gonna turn the flash off on his camera and take
Smart
pictures.
The larger mother, once it lets you all down, she kind of sidles off to the side, and her tongue stretch out and start collecting some of the lichen on the side. And whatever she's doing, she seems focused on it. But you always see at least two of her you always see at least one of her eye stalks kind of focused on everything that's going on in this room. Luna, yes?
Sorry, now it's super quiet. I'm playing with filters right now. I need to adjust that. So if it's even quieter now, that's a problem. Fucking hell. Sorry, continue. I was just addressing chat.
No worries.
If they could hear me.
Luna and Isabel, you both sit down to play with the little lickaboos. You notice anywhere you step, the little lichen kind of emits a glow where the pressure was kind of fading outwards where you are. Rowan, you begin taking pictures. Sophia, what are you up to?
I think Sophia's just off to the side, just kind of gathering herself, breathing a bit, maybe crouching down, like, okay, scary part's over. This just gonna be calm. Just it's calm now.
Rowan looks over at his sister. I'm sorry, the scary part is over?
Shut up.
The whole
Become-
we've crossed over into another dimension, that's not scary to you?
Oh, and we're safe here for the time being. Just let me gather myself.
Right.
It's eerily quiet except for the chitters of the lickaboos. Do any of you want to accomplish anything here or just rest?
I think taking a moment and decompressing would not go wrong.
That is fair. And during this time that you all go about your various relaxing moments, whether that's just taking a breather or playing with the little alien arthropoids, you all are able to remove one of your conditions each.
Hooray.
Yay. Since Sophia's resting, I'm going to remove exhausted.
Does anyone want to have a scene, or is there anything you'd like to accomplish besides this?
Scared? Because playing with babies is always soothing.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly. Until they start pooping and throwing up on you.
Then you get scared again.
Well, you do get like some like little goopy salivas over you because they use their tongues to feel around and pick things up.
Yeah, but we're also not violently getting pissed or shitted on, so it's okay.
No.
Like you would with a human baby.
What kind of baby have you been around where they're violently doing that to you?
How do you weaponize piss and shit for that matter?
Okay, listen, have you ever had to change a baby?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes. Just not boys.
Yep.
I know boys have projectiles.
Yes.
they do.
That's the issue.
Oh, girls can also have projectiles, but the
Far less.
I'm just gonna call it a shit rocket. They both can do it.
No, I've seen the explosive diarrhea up their own back before. Shout out to my younger sisters.
Same.
Oh, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like. Oh, it is kind of gross. We gave the internet.
What a weird conversation
Yeah, what a
this
weird-
has turned out to be.
It's fine. We don't have to go into that to keep some of these degenerates from spiraling.
I am good moving on when other people are.
I'm also good. I'm also still eating stuff. So
Okay. So I'll just say this then. As you all are able to take a moment to gather yourself and take a breather, how long do you aim on staying? Since you are capable of leaving at any time, the mother doesn't seem like it's going to be kicking you out any time. anytime soon, but she does also keep an eye on everything that's happening, and doesn't seem to leave the area. After a while, she moves to another corner, and the same one with the shells, and from out of her mouth, uses her tongues to deposit a semi-glowing bit of material onto the shells as well, and the little babies, or the children, at that move over and begin eating a meal, as well as chewing on their own shedded shells.
We say half hour to an hour-ish. If that's okay with everybody.
I think that's good. Waiting just a little bit to rest, recover, get our bearings. Shay?
Yeah?
Luna wants to use this time, now that I said I didn't want a scene, but it just came to my mind. Luna wants to take out her guidebook and kind of flip through to see if she can identify what these are. Get some more details about them.
Yeah, give me a second.
Can I do a investigation?
Absolutely.
I'm sure giant arthropods count as paranormal. One success. Okay, sounds like I fixed the problem with my audio. Windows turned it down for some reason.
What a great operating system.
I love it. Because I know I've turned that back to 100 before, and I don't know why it would be down now. Oh, good. Sounds like we're in a good spot now.
Hooray!
Hooray!
It's good.
How do we tame slickaboos and make them into mounts?
Alright, so you begin flipping through your book, and I guess I should ask specifically what is the question? Are the two questions you want to ask?
Let me pull up my skills. Investigate. Well, I can already tell that there's no perceivable threat here unless we hurt the babies, which we're not gonna. I'll have to modify a little bit, but now I'm trying not to meta knowledge as well.
I mean, feel free to, out of character, ask a little bit too, if that's going to help.
So, first things first. What are these things? And the way back was closed, right? So we have to find a new spot.
Yes.
Okay.
You do also, you could probably also surmise that if the portal you used connects to the same place that the portal you had previously used when you first found the robots, then you might be in the same place that they are. But you also remember they sealed off whatever building they were hiding in.
We didn't come prepared to get lost in a literal other dimension. So, would there be a way to get them to lead us to, like, clean water and possibly food?
Okay, so for your first question, for what are they? They are, the science would say that they're some kind of alien critter. Possibly sentient, if not, but maybe not sapient. They are capable of recognizing their own and thinking a little bit, just not on higher levels. The mythological side of it, reading from your book, you would know that such creatures in mythology will sometimes represent tricksters or creators, or threats if they were protecting something. They can also symbolize patience, magic, or wrath, depending on where they fall in on creation stories or heroic battles or things like that. These guys, I would say probably do not fall under the trickery or danger category, but might fall under the creation and wisdom category. And as you kind of observe them, you would see that this little place that you're hiding in, their burrow, appears to have been made. It looks like the lichen has been cultivated. It looks like they are organized enough to know where to discard things. And in the environment that they are here, are either capable of finding clean water or making their own. As you observe the mother moving around and preparing the meal for its children, there is around a corner as she moves away, if you were to observe, she finds one of those dark pools that it has kind of welled up a bit, and it seems very and as she moves into it, she does so with the kind of confidence that she can't be harmed by this in particular. Normally this kind of material, prolonged exposure can cause weird organic growth on the machines, or could cause harm even to people. You see the little like plates on her chitinous form kind of like flex a little bit, and she takes in some of this fluid before climbing out, and her little tail appendages flick rapidly, making that little chittering sound, and she does so in a way aiming this darker material to dissipate. And then she moves over to a clear divot with a tiny little pool of water, clear water there. And then her chitinous form shakes again, and little clean drops of water begin falling off, with whatever was causing it to darken that way. She appears to be cleansing it.
She's like a living filter. That's kind of cool, right?
That's really cool.
Who wants to test it?
What's really
It
cool?
looks like she's already reaching for it.
I think you got it, Luna.
I think the mama bug can filter the bad water and make it drinkable. She's gonna test something.
Isabella's gonna just try to like pull her away, but she knows she's not gonna be able to stop her.
Stop.
That is some fresh, rejuvenating water.
Oh, it tastes like fishy water.
Really?
I don't know what that tastes like.
Isabella's gonna get a little and smell it.
Smells clean.
I told you.
And you also notice the little children, after they finish munching on what they were, they move over and their little tongues all start stretching out and like dipping into the water.
Oh, look at that. See, even the little dudes trust it. Mama wouldn't try to kill her babies after all. They're not guinea pigs.
Isabella's gonna go ahead and take a sip.
Tastes clean.
Sophia's gonna try some too.
It's a little mineral rich being on like this burrow floor, but yeah.
You guys know that they use their tongues to like touch everything, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's really safe.
Okay, also, didn't bring a water bottle.
Yeah, we didn't really plan on being stuck over here, so you gotta stay hydrated, bruh.
Roman's gonna get their canteen out of their bag and fill it up.
And you do.
I'm so glad I got everybody poisoned.
I haven't drank anything yet, so I'm not poisoned.
Yeah, but you're gonna forget about it by next session and drink.
Absolutely not. I'll probably forget that I have it, honestly.
Exactly, which means, therefore, you had to drink at some point.
At some point, I will remember it when we're in the situation. I'm like, man, if only I had like a canteen full of water. Oh my god, I do.
Oh god, it's here. Yeah.
Okay, I think we should go. Maybe try to find another spot that will let us cross over. I don't think we should go back through the one we came through, though. That just put us back at the bottom of the loop, which... The ship just shrugs a little, like, not a good idea.
If nothing else, ignoring the fact that there will be tons and tons of guards roaming all over the place. Who wants to ride an elevator for like 700 floors again?
Yeah, that was kind of fun. I mean, nobody else wants to. We should follow Sophia's idea. I think she's got a good idea. There was another way back. What if we backtrack and find it?
Well, I don't want to stay here, so let's do that.
So we're gonna head out the exit that's not towards the loop side.
All right. As you climb out this hole, the mother watches you. When the children notice you leaving, they all skitter up and follow you a bit at a distance, but some of them get easily distracted and start to move off and play again.
Somebody's gonna pet the ones that are close.
You pet ones that are close, and they get that little.
And also wave to Big Mama. Thank you.
She blinks her eye stalks all independently. At least recognizing that you are not some of the hostile ones.
You're one of the good ones.
So far.
And I would say, with her reaction towards you, has probably had some level of interaction with humans. But above ground, there are strange, like twisting trees with large umbrella-like leaves. It's much darker up here than what you would expect. Looking up towards the sky, it is just this constant, like rolling, overcast in some manner. The little bits of flora here, some of them have like little glowy bits on like the side of their fronds, but it looks like the area that you're at has a little bit of a forested area, and behind you, off in a bit of the distance back the way you had come, you see that large, deep, crater-like hole, just dropping down. So what exactly was the plan?
We wanted to try and find another portal, right?
Yep.
Correct.
Okay. I would say
You would say.
whatever roll you would like to make, give me a reason why you would make it to search for another portal outwards.
I'm sorry, one more time?
Whatever roll you would like to make, go ahead and give me a reason why it would help you find a portal out of here.
Okay. And just FYI, we didn't see it soon as AFK again. Got pulled away for something.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry. Real names and shit.
How dare you?
Well, I like. Hey, question before I do that. And this is
Answer.
another character question directed
Yeah.
to you. Would I know that the Lickaboos have a means of traversing from my previous role? Or is that something we have to find out on our own?
From your previous role, I would say they seem at home enough that they probably, one, at home enough, and two, comfortable enough around you that they probably are capable of comfortably traversing. Or
And I guess that's better. I guess a better way to phrase that question, and this probably could apply to Rowan as well. Have we seen them on our side? Because I remembered the mention of him taking pictures of dinosaurs and stuff. Has anything else like this, like the Lickaboos, come through that people of Stillwater would know about?
So that's a good point. Rowan does spend a lot of time in the evacuation zone.
I am just going to say yes to that one because you have seen weird things showing up there. So
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. The reason I was asking was it would determine what kind of role I would make. So if it seems plausible to assume that they might know a way back, then I can try charm of Mama Lakaboo and see if somehow I can pantomime or convey getting back to the other side.
Okay.
That is the other side, not this other side, TM. And of course it'll be interpretive dance. No, not really, but yeah.
What do you think miming is?
Hmm?
What do you think miming is?
Exactly. Charm art.
Nice.
Do charm. What do you want for your bonus effect?
I want to form a lasting friendship with Mama Lickaboo. I am now their godparent.
Okay. So you start doing this pantomiming. Do you have any more foodstuffs on you?
Luna always has the munchies, so yes.
Okay. So as you're trying to convey your need to find your way home,
I offer bugles as tribute.
yeah, she observes you, and after a moment, especially at the sight of food, she kind of skitters up a bit closer, and all of her tongues kind of reach out and not just wrap around these bugles, but she does instantly slurp those up eagerly. But her other tongues begin slurping all over you. They're licking you, tasting you, whatever they do to sense you and possibly smell or taste, in this case, where you're from.
I've been pheromone marked as safe.
Yeah. At this point, she'll skitter backwards and then start turning, and she crouches down again, relaxes so that her and as she does, her plates kind of relax too. It looks like she's allowing you to get up on her again.
Luna will hop up. She will assume a ladylike side saddle. I think she might be able to help us. And she really likes bugles. I'm just gonna hand over like 3 more and drop some down for the babies.
I suppose statistically, somewhere in the multiverse, someone somewhere would like bugles.
Everybody likes bugles.
Nobody likes bugles.
The
Crunches are
moment.
good and the shapes are fun.
Yes, exactly. Like, have you
They're-
had the caramel ones? They're so fucking fire.
Have you find me an actual person that likes bugles, and I will call them a liar to
Hi,
their
me.
face.
Me,
You're a
I like
liar.
bugles.
You are a liar.
The caramel ones, the ranch ones. Oh my god, there's so many good bugle flavors. Actually, Shay, I'm adding bugles to the order later. I want bugles now.
Yeah, you scatter these bugles down, and that instantly gets all the little children Lickaboo's attention, and they start following it. Excuse me. But she makes a much more prominent to get her children's attention, and they all begin to fall in line around her. And after everybody climbs on again, she begins to walk, and you are all riding on a Lickaboo now. I would like someone to roll me a d6 and aim high.
So we're going by golf
Okay.
rules, right?
Rez, did you not hear her instructions? She said aim high. Sorry, go ahead.
So,
No, it's golf rules.
Yeah, it's
And
golf
we're going by
rules.
golf. Yeah, we're going by
Lowest,
golf
high, and high
rules.
as well. Yeah, we
Yeah,
got this,
exactly.
We got this. Perfect.
so you all begin to get comfortable, and as you all are moving, there you notice a couple things. After it's not too long before you notice that there is a drone that has probably been sent through one of the portals, that has little fleshy growths on it. Seems completely inoperable, and it seems like it's in a state of decay at this point. Then you notice another, and another. You also notice after that they don't just look like they're in a state of decay, but where these little fleshy bits are, it looks like they have been chewed off back until there's just like little shreds of these little fleshy bits hanging off the metal.
This is fine. I'm sure this is fine.
And you feel the gait of the mama start to slow down, and all the smaller children all get right up against her. And
That's not good.
and then one of you hears, "Help! Somebody! Somebody please help!"
Do we see where from?
Sounds like it's coming off to the side, and there is one eye stalk that from the mama that looks in that direction, but continues to move away from it.
I said, fuck that noise.
See, Joe has seen horror movies. I don't know if Sophia has.
I mean, it's the 90s. They had the best horror movies.
Should we go see if they need help?
We would be really bad people if we didn't check, right?
You hear someone scream.
We would be really bad people if we didn't check.
You did say that.
Yeah, I
and
know.
yet all of us are still sitting on this thing.
Well, the mama's moving. Big Mama's moving away.
We gotta decide for ourselves, right?
We are continuing to sit on this thing.
Seeing that nobody else is taking action, Luna is going to slide down off of Mama Lickaboo.
The Pierce family apparently did not raise very courageous
It's great
kids.
to be pointing out the obvious, but the seeker shall now be the one who seeks, and she goes off to follow the sound, because I haven't hit the and Isabella isn't here to stop me. This is her fault somehow.
Shay,
Yes.
did we hear the evil birds speak when we were on the other side? The ones that are attacking my raven friend?
Yes.
Ah, shit.
I'm
No,
gonna roll.
Luna.
Can I roll comprehend?
Luna, I would like you to make a move roll.
Yep.
I feel like my comprehend is going to come a little late.
You may comprehend.
I was doing so well before. What the fuck? That's what I get for only one dice.
I got a 1.
And you're trying to comprehend what
If
you have
this
seen
is-
before.
Well, I'm trying to comprehend if
The voice.
this is an actual voice or if this is
Okay.
like a lure to
clear
get in
lure.
like someone mimicking a human
Yep.
voice to bring in something to, I don't know, let's go out on a limb here and say eat a goth.
Rowan, that voice sounds like it's not coming from a human vocal cords.
Can I make a move roll to
Yeah, Rowan's gonna
stop Luna?
Rowan's gonna
don't-
jump off and go
you don't-
running after her.
You don't need to, because Luna failed her move roll, and the moment she slides off, a large tongue wraps around her and pulls her back.
I'm seeing.
Oh.
Thank you, Mama.
I don't know where this is going. Oh, Mama, yeah.
Yeah. And
Don't sound too disappointed, Ren.
Listen, there's a reason I volunteer.
I know.
And then there's a moment while she starts to slowly, at least quietly, try to be quiet. But after she moves a little bit further, one of her eyes flips over backwards as a tiny little bird flies onto a branch and then tilts its head so the one eye is staring at you all on her back and Luna wrapped up in her tongue. And then it goes, we found something strange here. We found something strange here. And then there's another, and another, and another. And then a large volume of them begins lifting up from various points, slightly behind and off to the side. And has anyone, I'm sure everybody has seen what a murmur is, right?
That's a
But for the audience, why don't you tell us?
Okay.
Yes, but for the audience, why don't you tell us?
So
Good
a
cover.
murmur, which is most common with starlings, I believe. A murmur is when a group of birds begin moving in this weird, like, undulating motion that looks like one whole entity.
oh, that's what it's called.
Yep. And this one, like, twists up from the ground, and it's still a distance off, but at that moment, there's a loud, and all the babies climb onto the belly of their mother and curl their shells. At least they seem protected.
Mm-hmm.
But you all don't have a hard carapace.
I do emotionally.
And she begins to move a bit faster, and as she's moving, we are going to enter a bit of extended trouble. And I'm going to say for this, actually, first thing I have to do is state the danger. I believe, where is it? Trouble, capital T trouble. I'm way too far, I think. It's on page...
You got this.
Here we go. I declare the stakes. The flesh on your bones are at stake.
Oh.
Interesting.
I
Yeah.
need that.
And you know this because... I know this. You know this because you see something else moving, some other little alien fauna that looks maybe about goat-sized, but you see it trying to hop away as this murmur rapidly circles it, and you hear its death screams that quickly go silent before this group of them starts to break off, and you get the sight of like little bits of like bone as they're feasting on this. So right now the threat level is going to be normal, for a number of reasons. If you were alone, then it would probably be more dangerous. But right now, you are getting a little bit of distance because you're on the back of Mama Lickaboo. And they also seem to be focused on another bit of prey right now. But that doesn't mean these things aren't ravenous. And so you all will need 3 times the number of teens and successes.
Hooray.
Okay.
12 is the magic number.
I have an idea.
What's the idea?
I still have my sunshine lab coat.
Uh-huh.
They're not close enough to take bites at us just yet, are they?
No.
Idea is evolving a little bit then. Is there a way I can get enough air under the coat that the wind could take it and maybe act as a distraction? Like with a...
If you want to try that, you absolutely can.
Okay. That'd be like a sneak or a charm.
I would say either of those work.
I will do the sneak. Do I still get the +1 from the coat?
Yes. But you lose the coat in the process.
I will take that floss. Here we go. 1 success.
All right. Would you like to put?
Not at the moment.
Okay. What's everyone else doing?
I
Okay.
would like to use my camera and the flash to kind of like blind them when they get close, but I'm not sure what kind of role that would entail.
We could fall under charm because you have that bonus effect of frightening.
Yeah, it could be.
Because it's charm, lie, befriend, and make people do what you want. So the argument could be made that
You're trying to get him away.
you're trying to startle them away.
I would say either charm or tinker.
Tinker. Tinker would work better. So I'll do that. It's literally a difference between one dice. Not my forte.
Actually, Tinker does sound better too.
It's better.
In machines and devices.
Yeah. He's trying to. Yeah, no, that makes sense. I'm gonna do that. All right. So Tinker Tech with the camera.
One more success.
I will push. I will push scared.
Real quick, thank you, Wongai, for dropping some subs. Billy Bob from the Bandoleros. Hey yo, welcome in. Gotta love that bando love.
Hell yeah.
For those who don't know, Bandoleros is the motorcycle gang Poke and I are a part of on our 5M server. So, check out the Everfall server, support the Bandoleros. We are the best of the best. And fuck the gunslingers.
Hooray!
Yeah.
Question
awesome.
mark?
Very hooray.
Hooray! All right, I'm gonna push. Rowan is now scared because talking birds are coming to piranha his skin off.
All right, got a total of 3 successes so far.
No game. You are just a big old pile of butts, and I'm remembering that with your butt dice.
Butts. I will weaponize the defensive curled babies at projectiles and launch them at. No. Also, to summarize, because Poke is back now, we were walking. Mama Lickaboo sensed something. We heard voices calling out for help. We were able to surmise that it was mimicry to lure prey in to be eaten by the scary birds. And now the scary birds, they basically piranha chomped a other side goat-like thing, and we're hoping it stays distracted long enough to not kill us. So that's what's going on. That's the trouble we're in.
Okay, then. Do we want to try to charm them or try to?
The suggestion was made to try and startle them away via charm. As we saw, Rowan is using the camera to the same effect. So I think that could be viable, because that's probably what I'm going to do, if you want to do that as well. We could teamwork it.
Hell yeah.
Get big, throw our arms up, shout, scream,
Clap in the air.
Yeah.
Clap really loud.
Run headlong into the mass of pigeons like a 5-year-old to startle them all. Alright, I'm rolling charm.
Okay.
That's 2 successes for me.
2 successes. And what does this look like?
Oh, exactly what I said. We're going to be throwing our arms up, making ourselves look bigger, making a bunch of noise to try and startle them away.
Okay.
I am going to mark a condition and push. And I'm remarking scared because those things could have ate me.
All right.
That brings me up to 30.
So you got a total of 6 right now. And what is Isabel doing?
Isabella's going to clap her hands as loud as she can while screaming and running at them.
You are on the back of
I
Mama
think
Lickaboo
running
right
at
now.
them is the wisest, of course.
Okay, while standing on top of Mama Lickaboo.
Mhm.
You can also use your lab coat if you still have it.
I don't think I do anymore. I don't have it in my items. All right.
Okay.
1 success.
Up to 7. Does anyone want to push before we continue?
I already did.
I'll
I
push.
also already did.
I can push.
Here, I'll mark scared, and then I will re-roll. 2 more successes.
I am marking exhausted, and no more successes.
All right. Well, you're at 9 out of 12. So you are at a partial success. So the scene's going to continue here at a partial success. What this looks like, you all are shouting. The mama arthropoid is running to keep distance. A small group of these birds breaks off, and you see this murmur kind of like float and hover in your direction as they're going for another moving target. I would like someone to roll me 4 more d6.
I got this.
Okay.
Alright, I don't got this.
Okay.
No, it could be good or bad, depending.
Yeah. That's just because you're on the back of a much bigger creature. But you all are intimidating enough to keep them from munching on the flesh off your bones for the time being. There's definitely a little bit of hesitance when they see that you're on the back of this this much larger shelled creature, and their depth perception isn't great. So there's hesitation on whether or not they can safely attempt to chow down. So this murmur just kind of floats and flutters backwards. Then the flash of a camera goes off, and several of them fly directly into various twisted trees and stuff, as they only have one eye and are completely and utterly blinded. Then when the lab coat gets thrown down, this murmur breaks off, and you see them all kind of land around the coat, and this coat gets shredded before they realize there's nothing there. A little bit more distance is made before this group of flesh-eating birds flutters up and begins to follow again. They haven't quite dove down, but they haven't been deterred. They haven't been quite convinced enough that there isn't food here. So, with 3 more successes, what would you all like, or with 3 more successes needed, what would you all like to do?
Is this another round of skill checks, or?
Yes.
Okay.
And I will say, if you roll something different this time, you will get a +2 bonus for being on the back of Mama Lickaboo.
Well, I'm gonna hide on Mama Lickaboo. That's my plan. I'm gonna roll onto the underside and hide with the kids.
Sure.
You might get left behind because Mama's still running.
No, they're clinging to her.
Into her.
Okay.
He's just defensive curling as well. It sounded like.
Yeah, I'm also just gonna be like, I am one of them. Do not eat me.
I will empathize. On the back of Mama Lickaboo, I wanna. Nice. I wanna try to
I don't think they're buying it.
keep her calm. Calm in the sense of, like, don't panic run, but, like, stay focused and get us out of here type deal.
Mm.
Offering soothing, comforting words.
Does Lenora Rowan still have her lab coat?
I don't think
Those are gone.
Yeah, I think
Ah.
so.
I think I do. I don't think
Oh, I got 2.
I got. Yeah, I'll try to use the lab coat. That's an extra one, right?
Just wrap yourself in it.
Yeah, just I don't know.
All right. So
It didn't
the
matter.
2 more successes. There's just 1 more needed.
I think it's Sophia's turn to try to scare them away because she doesn't have anything she used to swing at them, so she's just gonna start making loud noises, clapping her hands like.
All right.
Do I get the +2 from that one because it's different than what I did last time, or
If it's different than what you did from last time, then you get a +2.
yay? Just going to temporarily increase that and decrease. Hold on, I rolled 2 dice. I should have rolled 2 more. You would just manually do that.
So what's everyone gonna make when we all get eaten by birds?
Probably
Well-
Parker.
Can I just keep clapping and screaming at them?
Sure.
Okay.
All right. Would anyone like to push?
I can't push.
I can push.
I can also push.
Do you
Here,
want to push or?
I'll go ahead and
How
push.
how many conditions do you both have? I only have 2. I can push.
I have
up
2
to
as well.
three.
Alright, so I'll push. I'll mark upset because these fuckers aren't going away, and I'm gonna keep screaming even louder. 1 more success.
Okay,
That
that's
is all
enough.
we needed.
So the Mama Lickaboo kind of slows down as you kind of give her head a pat and try to calm down. You see like the little spines on her tail kind of thwap a bit to keep these birds at bay. Some of you kind of curl up, look small. You don't look like enough of a meal. While some of you continue to shout that your disdain for these things chasing you. And after a moment, this murmur kind of like flutters forward, backs off, flutters forward, then decides that whatever is here isn't worth the effort before they tend to dissipate and kind of disperse into the woods at various points.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, thank goodness they're gone. That could have been really bad. She gives Mama the Taboo another gentle pat on the side of her carapace.
Sophia's sitting down, just kind of like, thank you so much, Mama.
Belle's catching her breath after all this screaming again, just... We did it.
We did it. We survived.
Rowan's gonna climb back on upright.
So I feel like for this, the scene kind of like falls back as this Mama Lickaboo leads you all to what appears to be a pool of water, and at this pool of water there is the center of this pool there is kind of a floating a bit of the dark water is kind of no problem. It's like it's doing that thing where it's not mixing with the water on the edge. But this mama Lickaboo moves forward, and her carapace begins to flex again, and you get the sense that she's getting ready to dive, with all of you on her.
Deep breaths.
Oh no. This is Blackwater?
There's Blackwater in the center.
Oh, that's not good, guys.
Nope, this is gonna be very bad for us. Off.
Yep, I'm gonna jump.
Gotta hop off.
You all slide off, and she starts to move in, and you see the little baby start to kind of mimic this behavior too. And as she kind of wades into the water, she kind of disappears under it for a moment before you see her move into that darkened area. And a moment passes before they all disappear into it, and then it slowly begins to clear up. But as it does, this what looks like steam maybe begins to start rising around the area, and you see in the middle of that steam, it starts to form a bit of a bubble, and in this bubble, you see the twilight of your world.
Oh shit, that's our way.
And then you see the Mama Lickaboo moving on the other side of that twilight with her offspring kind of following her. And then she hops through the bubble and splashes on the other side again. And then all her little babies roll up into little balls and start splashing into the water as well.
Well, let's go. Sophia's gonna run for the bubble.
And you start to wade into the water.
Luna's gonna do her best to swim in.
Isabella's gonna make sure everyone's ahead and she's gonna follow.
Everybody give me a move body. I just want to see.
Oh, gosh.
Oh wait, Rin.
Hmm?
For us, did it even roll dice? Because we only have
did
two.
it cancel
Yeah.
out? Oh,
Yeah, cancel that.
Alright, I will not push just yet. I will roll my d6 and wait for that failure.
Hey!
Look at that. 5, of course.
Well, Sophia has 2 successes.
She does.
Yeah. Sophia sees Luna struggling, turns around, wraps her arm underneath both her arms, starts to pull her as she goes.
Thank you. Because, glad there was a success there.
All right.
You had to do the movie thing where you ripped your skirt, and then you're like, "Now I'm ready."
So you all start to run. And with Luna struggling, Sophia, you help her move through the water a bit more quickly before you all make it to this bubble, kind of floating on the surface of this water. And as you move inside, you feel a little bit of a shift in gravity as the water kind of shifts around, and then you all are swimming out of a little bit of a semi-swampy area, probably somewhere in the definitely somewhere in the exclusion zone, but you recognize the trees here. And on the other side of the bubble, you see the actual other side with the Lickaboos watching from as they climb up onto the shore on the other side. And this bubble starts to warp and shrink and fold in on itself. And then gradually disappears altogether.
I'm so glad we found them. Let's get out of this.
Yeah, that was not as fun of a time as I thought it would be.
Rowan's checking his camera. He stuffed it in his bag before he started running through the water.
I'd say with your success, you were probably able to protect it.
Good, good. That has so many cool pictures right now. So, where to now?
Preferably. Bell's gonna
That
look
might
around.
have to wait a little bit. We got the thing the robots want.
Oh yeah, no, we need to go save her.
Save them too. And
Well, I mean, I'm
the bath is gonna be great.
less inclined to help kidnappers, but yeah.
I mean, there's more than just Antonia there.
Oh, I thought you meant the robot. Yeah, no. Obviously, sorry.
It's been a long day.
I
Yeah.
I
Oh yeah. Let's go.
guess we're doing that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think we're all in agreement. We need to go save her. 'Cause,
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah,
All right.
definitely. She's so worth saving.
This is,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
we all know what we know.
So you all begin, instead of leaving the area, you all begin to head back into the evacuation zone. This time with the intent on making the exchange. So I think for this, we're just going to go ahead and cut straight to that scene. The camera will cut again to the same place you tried to originally save Antonia from. You see again as you make your way inside the one warehouse building with all of these with the pile of scrap machines out on the outside, and another pile that looks like it had been entirely torched. You see that the machine that was left to guard the portal here is still there, as well as two other drones that are just floating in the area, and a third just kind of moving about in the corner, working on assembling. You notice the one that had previous lost his hand when the portal initially closed now has like a grippy claw hand that has been fabricated in place of its missing limb. But as it stands up, the almost skeletal frame of it, lacking any synthetic skin at this point, towering over you all, it says, "You have returned."
Yeah, we did. We got the data you wanted.
Now, can you
Your-
release your hostages?
Your success was unexpected. The doctor will be pleased to see you. And it turns, and there's a little bit of silent communication as some lights beep between this machine and another one, the one that is hovering nearby, but it floats down, and this hovering drone, a little socket opens and a vial slides through, and the larger machine takes it in its little grippy hand and slides it in place, and then begins pressing a series of buttons on the terminal. And with that, the portal opens up, and it steps aside.
Sophia's going to take a deep breath, and she's going to step forward.
You step through.
Flynn, step inside.
Isabella's going to step inside after Luna, just looking around immediately once she's in.
Well, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Y'all crazy.
Rowan leaves.
You wouldn't leave your sister. Let's be real.
Rowan
The first time.
follow-
Oh,
Rowan
yeah,
follows
family clap.
everybody else.
Right. So you all make it to the other side, and you are led back down the series of stairs that leads to this underground makeshift laboratory in this cavernous area. The one that had been calling itself the Doctor, these arms kind of built into the ceiling and along the sides of the walls, carrying its torso as it shifts and turns around. Behind it, you all see this strange synthetic embryo kind of pulsating behind it. Something shifting and moving inside. But as the upper torso held aloft by this arm kind of moves up to you, this machine extends its arms and says, "We welcome you back."
Thanks. So we got your data.
That is wonderful. May I review it?
Of course. I believe it was Isabella that had the thing. She's the one who got the data successfully collected.
I believe that is the case, yeah.
Alright, Isabella's gonna pull it out
Yeah.
and very cautiously hand it to them.
Right, there were 3 bits of notes that you recovered. Which one do you hand them?
I'm going to hand them the second one.
What is the second one?
It was information on the king, I believe. Right?
Do you remember what it was titled?
Project Demerge, Project Primard, and another of other projects listed as Other Side.
I believe it was Project Primar.
William D. Dangers.
Does anyone else want to... So is that the one you hand over?
Yes.
Okay. In my notes, the one with Project Primarch is also mentions the Omni Network intelligence.
Yep.
As you hand this one over, the doctor takes it and slides it into a little slot in its chest, and you see its eyes kind of glaze over for a bit, and then it flickers a bit, and after 30 seconds, a minute, 2 minutes pass, and then it comes back and it ejects this bit and pulls it out and stares at it. This is not what I was expecting.
Did we get it wrong?
The information on this is troubling. Did you find anything else?
Yes, but I'd prefer you release some people before we just hand that over.
Yeah, you're gonna have to hold your end of the bargain.
After reviewing this information, I am having trouble. I am having even more trouble trusting humanity.
Hey man, we weren't the ones kidnapping people.
This is true. I did not harm anyone so long as our bargain remained in effect. Do you have the information I need?
Yeah, and she's gonna pull out the third set of notes or set of data.
Which one?
The other side.
You hand that one to it and it slides that one in. After a moment it ejects again and then takes it out. And this is a lot of information on various entities and stuff that are located on this other dimension. But still not what I need.
We're gonna find out we failed this quest. Isabella, stop
It's at this point.
Stop being a joker and give him the one he
I
asked for.
didn't
Yeah.
get. I
At this
didn't try
point,
to
some
give
other
them that
machines
one.
walk up behind you.
Oh yeah, this is. I feel real welcome right now.
Uh,
You're such a kidder, Isabella. Give him the real data.
Isabella's gonna sigh and hand him the final one.
All right, you handle the one on Demiurge, and it slides it in. And after a moment, it pops out again,
This is not how
takes
that
it.
was. Sorry.
and it stares at you, and said, and its little robot eyes narrow, and it leans in real close. Fantastic, thank you.
Oh, just fucking Shay.
It's about goddamn time.
this part need capitals.
All right, now can you release our friend?
Yes.
Everyone.
Yes, we can release them. And he gestures, keeping all 3 discs that you handed over.
Yep.
Probably should have asked for those back.
Yeah. I mean, they scanned him. They probably copied everything anyway.
Well, he leads you over to the makeshift cells that they have been kept, and you see that Antonia is laying down resting, and as well as that bratty little kid who actually seems conscious now and has bandages over a portion of his shoulder and arm. But he glances up, and you see Antonia asleep. Appears to have some bandaging of her own. And this doctor some lights on it on this cell kind of blink, and this glass cell opens up, and one of the robots moves in, gently scoops her up, with the child kind of cowering a bit. But he moves around, and Antonia is offered to you. As promised, she is unharmed.
What about
In
the
fact, she has been.
others?
The others, they are free as well. They are no longer needed. So
He has
long
got
as,
a girlfriend.
so long as we ensure that they do not remember anything from this time.
I'm sure they don't want to remember anyways, do you?
Good. In about 30 minutes, we will activate the devices we implanted on their systems.
What?
What's
They're-
that gonna do?
Their memories of the past few days will be blanked. It will be simple amnesia. You may remove the devices afterwards. We also, as a show of good faith, have provided enhancements for the life that is being produced. We are grateful for your assistance.
Okay.
Luna's
The Bell's just gonna look at
raise
Luna.
Yeah, Luna's gonna raise an eyebrow at the turn of phrase there.
We'll just be going now.
Mm-hmm. We should.
We should go. We don't want to accidentally reveal that right now.
Question: are you leaving all those discs with them?
Can we have those other discs back, since it's not pertinent to your knowledge?
This information can prove useful. Why should we return them now that we returned your...
Yeah, I
Oh.
figured. I just thought I would ask. You know, I don't want you to hold
Well-
that against all of humanity just because of some bad apples.
Give me a charm roll.
I could do that. I'm so charming.
So charming.
Fuck you, 2 successes.
2 successes.
That wasn't directed at you, Rez. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
was-
It's cool.
It wasn't directed
Yeah,
at you.
fuck you, Rez.
It was directed at the dice because the
It
dice
was
should have fucked me on that.
We all know it was directed at Poke.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Alright, what do you want with your bonus?
I. Mm-hmm, I want them to continue believing me because humans are not bad.
Okay. That kind of works out. So this doctor kind of like tilts its head a little bit, and after a moment, it extends its arm with the other 2 discs and says, "Perhaps you are right. It would be irony if I were to consider it as such after everything I have done to you and yours."
Yeah, it would make you human. Bad joke, sorry.
That is all right. I appreciate the gesture. And I offer my sincerest apologies on the damage I have caused. Just please understand, I was doing it for my own people.
No, it's understandable. Were we in your position, we would have done the same.
And be careful. Many of your own, and perhaps mine too, will never see the way you do.
Yeah, it's a real bummer, man.
So if we do come across each other again, it's a positive. And not so terrifying.
Yeah, hopefully we can meet on better terms and not of just, kidnapping people.
There's a moment when this doctor, as it says, agreed, and then its body seems to shut down just for the briefest of moments, and then its head lifts again, and you hear, "Thank you. I'm pleased that you were able to escape that place."
Yeah, still. It's not a fun place to be lost.
Not at all.
You had best leave while you can. There's much that my own subjects must do to ensure their survival, and I will guide them as best I can.
Yeah, cool, man. We can head out now. Right, guys?
I'm all for heading out.
Rowan's already leaving.
And as you all leave, we get a shot of the arm spinning this, its upper torso around, and the voice that comes from it says, "Come, Doctor. We have much to do, and this one needs to be born," as it moves in front of this synthetic womb. And I feel like for this, the scene is going to cut again with you all leaving as the camera pans slightly to face the direction of the Loot Foundation. We see one of the towers kind of blinking in the distance. And then the scene cuts again back into the lab where the alarm is going off again. And inside that viewing chamber, we see the back of this woman looking over it, and someone is listening to the comms in their ears, and they say, yes, I understand. All right. And he looks up and says, "Ma'am, you are right. We've got a location." And she stares down, and as the camera cuts again, we just get the shot of her chin and mouth, and there's a bit of a grin as she turns away from the camera again and says, "What did I tell you? Everything works out just as I plan." And I think for today, the scene is going to cut here, and we'll stop for the evening.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Done.
Surprising, but acceptable. We got quite a bit done.
Yeah, it just seems like a good place to stop.
Can I do one thing before we wrap up?
Absolutely.
As we're leaving, Luna is finally going to reach in her bag and just say, "Sophia, we need to talk."
Okay. Sophia's gonna shuffle Antonio on her arms a little.
And
What about?
Luna's gonna take out a pregnancy test with a positive read on it and hand it to her and say, "Try not to be mad." I think that could be a
What?
good cliffhanger. And address it fresh next week.
You handed her as she was holding her unconscious girlfriend.
Just remember, it's all Luna's fault.
Rowan, having no context, just looks at Luna like, "What?"
Yeah, Sophia, I'm pregnant.
That's where the confusion is coming in.
Be fair, Sophia doesn't know Luna's trans.
True.
I
It's
feel
your
like
fault.
Rowan knows that.
God damn it, Rowan. It's your fault.
The
God damn
goddamn
it,
girls
Isabella. It's your
failed.
fault.
That was a
I was gonna
crazy
say,
night. That was a crazy
Blaming
night.
everyone but her girl.
God damn it, everybody's fault. Alright. Yeah, I think that's a wonderfully awful place for Luna being such a good friend to stop. So, experience.
Experience.
yourself for a moment.
It helps me focus.
I love that about you. You're wonderful.
Questions, experience. Where is experience? It's on past this.
65 and 97. 97.
Here we are. Okay. Did you participate in the session?
Yep.
Yes.
Mostly. Did your problems with the capital P or relationships with the capital R get you into trouble with the capital T?
Does my relationship with a capital R with Mama Lickaboo and the babies count?
Yes.
Then yes.
Then yes.
Yeah, because they alerted us to the trouble that got us into trouble with a capital T.
They alerted you to the trouble to make it an easier trouble to get past.
Exactly.
Yep.
Were you broken with a capital B and forced to take a scar with a capital S?
No.
Not yet.
Working on it.
I am so close.
Did you put yourself in harm's way to resolve the mystery with a capital M?
Yeah, I ran at the pack of pigeons like a 5-year-old in the park.
We also swam through that water, which is just
We did also
Yeah.
swim through the
dangerous.
water.
Dangerous,
We
dangerous
also
water.
tried the water.
Yeah.
Different water.
So,
but still
I
so
tried.
who knows
I
what
still have
diseases
it. I'm
we
gonna-
have?
I gotta put that down. Other side water canteen.
There you go. See, you remembered.
Mark it as purified. Did you learn something new? What?
Sophia definitely did.
What?
Sophia definitely learned something new. She just doesn't know what.
Oh.
I'm gonna say Lickaboos really like bugles.
Yeah, Lickaboos do in fact like pupils.
And peanut butter.
And peanut butter. And Sophia, Luna learned that she contained Lickaboos.
They
Not
did enjoy protein
contained,
bars.
befriend.
Damn it, I learned that last session.
Those are friends, not food.
Isabella learned that those discs had more information than she thought on them.
That they did.
Rowan learned that his sister's girlfriend is even more terrible than he thought.
Whereas you not believe how many times I failed empathize roll.
Mhm.
Where it was basically a sign in front of Sophia's face saying, "This bitch cheating."
Well, I feel like if the cat starts getting out of the bag, Rowan's gonna pounce on that and be like, "Look, you idiot! She's cheating on you!"
I don't want to be the one to say "told you so," but told you so.
But we need to get home because that phone's ringing because I fucking called it.
Damn.
All right, I have an idea for next session. Looking forward to it. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you again for the gift subs from Wong Guy, our good friend Billy Bob. And Frost said they didn't participate, but they am sleepy. Is that one of the stress things? Yeah, it was. But yeah, thank you, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the session, and you'll be back next week for us when we play some more. Anyways, love you all. Have a good night.